Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome to this video of my greatest fear is being trapped in a room with a clown that's naked, but instead of a penis, it has a balloon that's deflated. And let me know what your greatest fear is in the comments, I'm genuinely curious. But if you can't already tell, this video is fear themed. And no, not the 1996 movie called Fear, where Marky Mark fingers Reese Witherspoon on a roller coaster. We're talking about the American show, Fear Factor. A show where they make people do some pretty terrifying challenges to win money. It was originally hosted by Joe Rogan with hair, and he did Joe Rogan things like fighting the contestants.
And then he got too close to Joe.
Please. Oh my god!
And then all of a sudden they start going at it, and I was like, alright, I gotta break this up because Joe's gonna kill him.
But then it got revived in 2017 and hosted by Ludacris, and so much of this show feels like something that would be on Black Mirror or whatever to show how messed up society has become. Like that one bit in Matilda to show how bad the family are. But we'll be looking at a mixture of the older Joe Rogan clips and the newer Ludacris series, just to keep it spicy. So let's do that. Now, I understand that pretty much the entire point of this show is to be as shocking as humanly possible, and my god does it achieve that. We'll start off with a clip called Donkey Juice, and I think you can already see where this is going.
Today, we're gonna offer the Fear Factor Juice Stand, and this is what we'll be serving. Donkey semen,
Oh
my god, and urine.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Nothing's worse than fluids from an ass. In this challenge, they have to throw a horseshoe to determine how much they have to drink. One has to drink 24 ounces of donkey semen, and sorry that. And the other has to drink 30 ounces of donkey piss. That's 1.25 pints of donkey jizz and 1.5 pints of donkey piss. How the f was this allowed on TV? And where the f did they get all of this donkey jizz?
Bryn's almost done.
Just walk right now.
Done. Bryn's done. Bryn's done. It's all on you, Claire. Come on.
Finish it. Get over with.
Claire, you are a savage!
That girl there is seriously f***ing built different. Her sister was a bit iffy with the piss, which is understandable, okay.
Look at her go!
You're burping it out.
But she chugged that cum like an absolute champion. No gags or anything. And that's a sentence I never thought I would say, never hope to say again, and will probably haunt me for the rest of my life. But don't worry, this is an equal opportunity nightmare. Everybody get to go.
Throw up now!
Props to
Go
you.
for it! Wow!
Just imagine if in the future this ends up being the only evidence of today's society, or the only evidence that humans ever existed. Alright, now that our stomachs are suitably churned a bit, let's check out another clip. This one is Sausage Fest Failure, which sounds like my Friday night. Does that joke make sense? Yeah.
Dorothy, you have a sausage filled with gigantic Madagascar hissing cockroaches. Dexy, your sausage is filled with pig's blood and pig's eyes.
Oh my god, just look at how that thing is moving around. That's a horror movie. This is a horror movie. It's like Would You Rather, but actually entertaining. I just wish that Crabman was on this show as well.
Dorothy, don't be timid.
Oh, balls are falling out everywhere. Eyeballs just popped out everywhere.
$20,000. You can't eat that for 20 grand?
$20,000? Is that it? And don't get me wrong, that's a crazy amount of money. But split between them, that's $10,000 each. I'm good at maths like that. And would you eat that for $10,000? Realistically, ask yourself, would you? Because I probably would.
Dorothy, do it.
Oh,
Do it.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a good move.
Yeah! Dorothy, eat it!
Dorothy, come on. Dorothy.
Someone in the comments has said, I have those cockroaches as pets, and I completely relate to her. I could never eat them. I imagine she won't eat them for a very different reason to you, Katie. She won't eat them because they're gross and scary. You won't eat them because you love them. And who keeps fucking cockroaches as pets? That sounds horrible. And surely that makes meeting someone quite difficult. You invite them back to your place like, so this is my place? My pad, if you will. So just take a seat in the living room, right next to the horde of hissing cockroaches and the pile of human remains. And I'll go slip into something more roachy. Now this one has got to be against some kind of animal laws or something, because in this challenge they have to find the correct code while having a live animal in their mouth. And the woman gets a live snake and just puts it in her mouth.
3, 2, 1, go! Somebody's aggressive. Oh, my bad. Okay. There you go. Bam.
And something about that just doesn't seem legal. A whole ass live snake just in your mouth. They also did it with a cockroach and fucking scorpions. And the dude said he got bit by his, so that they're definitely alive.
Right when I grabbed the scorpion, it hooked onto my mouth.
Go.
And I was trying to like shove it in. So the scorpion bit me.
So far we've only looked at eating challenges, so now let's look at some of the different types of challenges that Fear Factor has for us.
They're into the first room. They're trying to split up, but they just realized that they're cuffed to the wrist.
Get it, you got it, get it. Oh my God!
Definitely disgusting, whatever is in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to blur that. They're digging through cow tongues, pig snouts, and cow intestines. Intestines? One of those words. How was any of this allowed? I know everything is more insane in America, but this is a whole new level. We watch I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and we're like, oh, good heavens, they're making some random celebrity that nobody's ever heard of eat crocodile penis. Meanwhile, America is like, hell yeah, brother, drink that cum and feel them tongues. We're having a perfectly normal night tonight. It's absolutely insane. But if you want to be notorious for unimaginable horrors that bring hell to earth, pop off, I guess.
Bring on the dirt.
Oh my gosh, I cannot do this right now. Oh my God.
All things considered, that's a pretty relaxed response. At least she's being buried with a phone, so she can play Angry Birds whilst slowly succumbing to unalivehood.
I'm losing my breath as well, and I'm trying so hard, you know, got scratched up everything to get her out.
Okay, can you open? Can you open? No!
But, you know, I definitely understand where she's coming from, being buried alive, you know.
I love that quote, but you know, I can definitely understand where she's coming from. Being buried alive, you know. At least she's an empath.
I don't know how you expected me to open this with all this freaking dirt.
That was definitely the worst thing that could have ever been done to me.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my God. Holy shit. I love how there's no context here. We just transition to someone being lowered into water in a car. I mean, now they are dealing with real nightmare scenarios, like actual trauma-inducing shit. Holy shit, there's a girl in the trunk? No. They could die. They could actually die.
I was kind of panicking while I was underwater because I couldn't catch my breath.
That is the worst part about being underwater. The lack of air. But obviously she gets out. Otherwise this clip hopefully would have never been shown. But if she took longer, would the trunk have actually filled up with water? Because it gets to a point in this clip, but actually filling it with water with somebody locked inside? Like, what possible safety precautions could be taken at that point? So the next few clips really focus on the fear of drowning, which I feel everybody has. But when you're trapped with your head in a box as it fills with water and you don't manage to get a proper inhale before going under, that's horrific. Then being trapped under a fuck ton of bars as well as your tank filling with water, so you have to remove all the bars before you fucking die. This show is the definition of anxiety. And in this newer version of the show, they're competing for $50,000, which still doesn't seem like enough. Like when you randomly ask someone, how much would it take for you to face your biggest fears? Or how much would you charge if you were a prostitute? And by the way, my going rate is £200 an hour or £125 with the family and friends discount. But people normally say something like a million gajillion, insert your currency here. But realistically, would you face your biggest fear for $50,000? Let me know in the comments.
Please do it, dude. It's really hard to breathe. Dude, I can't even move. I'm losing feeling in my legs, Max.
Max and Carlos are freaking out.
Please, hurry up.
I think Max and Carlos may be going home.
Find the keys, Maxwell.
First of all, that is terrifying, but I mostly love this clip because of the two dudes and what they say.
My life is at stake, you idiot. Just kidding, I love you. I play around with latex with my girlfriend, but not like this.
Just my guy's facing his biggest fear right now, and he's still cracking jokes. You've got to respect it. Okay, so I did some more research into the controversies that this show had. Because of course it had controversies, and by research, I mean I went on Wikipedia, and found that the American Humane Association had concerns about them allowing all this animal stuff. Eating them alive, for example. And loads of animal trainers actually refused to work on the show because the producers kept demanding stunts that violated the association's guidelines. In January 2005, an episode featuring a stunt involving blended rats aired in its normal time slot. Surely, when you hear blended rats, one of the producers should have been like, alright boys, this is getting a wee bit out of hand. And apparently Fear Factor got sued for $2.5 million because some guy got disorientated and ran into a door frame after watching it, which is beautiful. An episode originally scheduled for January 30th, 2012, featuring contestants drinking donkey semen and urine, was rejected by NBC. Oh, so it didn't get on TV. They just uploaded it to YouTube instead. Brilliant. Right, well, I think that's where we're going to leave it for today then. I know this is a shorter video than usual, and it's probably a bit all over the place, but hey, that's me. But thank you so much for watching this video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I really, really do appreciate it. And if you do, then I will give you $1 million gazillion to face your absolute biggest fear. Except the money is Monopoly Moolah. Have a great day.